Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Let's see. I'm going to share this. Can I share this? I don't know. I feel like I do this every time. Like, who can I share this with? How can I make this all work? I could try while I'm waiting for everybody to get on, right? Oh, here we go. Share. Let's see. Where are we going to share it? I don't know. Let's share it to Facebook. Let's do it. Sharing to Facebook. At least I think I am. Who knows what I'm doing, really? I'm typing crazy. Oh, whatever. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. See, I thought I was being clever, and now it's just being complicated. Okay. Now I'm sharing it to my story or something. I don't know. It says it was shared to Facebook. I don't know where, but I'm touching all the things right now. So that's what just happened. And here we are. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And happy Valentine's Day, if you celebrate that. You know, I say why not? Let's just celebrate all the things. Gives us a reason. Plus chocolate. I mean, honestly, if I could just eat chocolate and drink coffee, I'd be pretty set. It's just saying. So, what do I have going on here? How's everyone's weekend? We got some more snow. I don't know. It was a weekend. Everything at, home was fine. There's just a lot of outside things that just were a little bit scratchy, we'll say. Scratchy. So what do we have this week? We have Lisa Estabrook. We are talking to her at 9 Pacific, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern on Wednesday, all about her Soul Flower Oracle. So Soul Flower Plant Spirit Oracle. That's what it is. And I was so happy that she got hers in the mail the other day. Because I had gotten a copy last month and she hadn't gotten hers yet. I felt so bad, but I was so happy. She showed a box of them the other day. So she has her decks. That makes me happy. Very, very happy. So yeah, so that's where we're at here. And she's Soulflower Oracle on Instagram and Facebook and all those things. So we're going to be chatting with her all about her deck and plants and all this stuff. Like, I'm all about it. I'm ready for some flowers and all of that good stuff right now because it's so much winter going on. So yeah, this is a good time for that. So also too, I was reading an article, so I had to share it with you guys. Like, it was like facts about Valentine's Day. And, whether you wanted to know this or not, this is here. We're here and this is happening. So we're going to talk about this. So, which I know a lot of people know too, is that Valentine's Day actually dates back to Rome, to the Feast of Lupercalia. And it was, a little different than what we have today. I mean, depends on what you're into, I suppose. But it was quite the feast. So that was quite the interesting part of that. Excuse me. A lot of drinking involved and nakedness. That's what I got from it all. So, yeah. So, I don't think they had, like, heart-shaped boxes and cards or anything like that. It's actually a fertility feast, and I guess they sacrificed animals. And what they would do is they would like hit the women with the pelts because it's supposed to make them fertile. I am so happy they don't do that anymore. Well, in any circles I'm in anyway. So that's an interesting fact. And also too, it's said that they don't know exactly who St. Valentine was. They say one thing says he was a priest that would marry people like on the down low against the church. And then another one said that, he secretly married people to get men out of military service. So I thought that was an interesting one. And then they were saying also Oh, they're saying that the other one, let me see. He lived in Africa, but he met an unfortunate February end. I don't really know what that means. I didn't investigate it. I didn't. So, and also too, the Catholic Church, because they didn't know really who the saint was, like who he was or what he did, they actually took him off the calendar, the Roman calendar, for a while. But I think it's officially off, but they still kind of recognize him as a saint, even though they don't know really who he is. Or if it's the guy that married people in the down low, or if the guy that was traveling in Africa, like, they don't really know. So I always think I thought that was really, really interesting. And also too, they said that St. Valentine was in human form. He enjoyed a wide variety of purview in the afterlife, watching over love and happy marriages. So he's also the patron saint of beekeepers. Fainting. There's a patron saint for fainting. Yeah, travelers and people with epilepsy, which, see, these are just, you needed all this useless information today. I'm telling you, you needed it. Yes. And I did know that one because I'm a beekeeper, so I did know that one. But, and then it's saying the Pope initiated Valentine's Day to tamp down unchristian celebrations. So they're trying to get rid of that whole feast thing. And then they were they're like trying to, like, you know, of course, you know, make it to their liking, because they didn't want everybody to do the Lupercalia celebrations, because that was quite the thing, I guess. I don't know. And also, Geoffrey Chaucer made the first reference to Valentine's Day as a romantic holiday in 699. Interesting, right? So there was a poem, and it says the poem centers on birds who come together to pair off in February. And this was sent on St. Valentine's Day, he wrote, when every fool cometh there to choose his mate. So, very interesting, right? Like, there was really I was reading this article, and like some of the stuff I knew, but I didn't know like how, you know, and so it says here too, in 1477, it was the first Valentine's note was made. And the Charles, the French Duke of Orange, sent it to his wife when he was imprisoned in the Tower of London. Who knew, right? Who knew? Hey, I'm just giving some useless information about Valentine's Day because I read an article and I thought it was really interesting. But we're gonna do some readings here in just a second. And then this is the oldest printed card. That's 1797, and it had cupids and flowers on it. And it says, since this ever happy day, all nature's full of love and play, yet harmless still if my design, 'tis but to be your Valentine. That's cute, right? Like, that one was cute. I liked that one. So, yeah, it was really interesting because, too, and it's saying that this woman, this Esther Howland, in 1855 was the first person to actually market Valentine's Day cards. And, of course, the Cadbury crew are the first ones who put the Valentines into the hearts, you know? I know, right? Like, I guess so. Because I feel like there was, like, a lot of writing. Like, how do they get everything out? That's what I want to know. I'm telling you. I don't know why. This is so interesting to me. And it says that the Victorians, because, you know, the Victorians, they didn't send lovey notes. They sent rude notes on Valentine's Day. It seems like they had quite the snarky sense of humor, right? Like, they definitely did. And it would say that they would send nasty anonymous notes that criticize anyone from unwanted suitors to acquaintances, and families with unattractive shortcomings. And they called them vinegar Valentines. Like, I feel like I want to do that. It's probably really not nice. And Hallmark mass marketed Valentine cards in 1913, right? Isn't that like That's crazy. So that's really been, like, it's really been going on for a long time. Hi, Meredith. We're talking about, like, quirky things about Valentine's Day. And this says here that more people send Valentine's Day cards than any other holiday, right? Yes, that's a good one. I like that one. And candy's the most popular gift, and it says 6 million people get engaged on Valentine's Day. And it says in Japan, women are the ones expected to give chocolate gifts. In Norway, women receive poems complete with cryptic clues that they must decipher to identify the suitor. In Italy, chocolate-covered hazelnuts are wrapped in romantic quotes translated in different multiple languages. I like that one. South Africa, women, they eschew mystery in favor of pinning the names of their lovers directly on their shirt sleeves. That's kind of interesting. And in the Philippines, it is the most common wedding anniversary. So a lot of people must get married on that day. They probably have like sales or something. And it says that 2 territories in the U.S. actually became states on Valentine's Day, Oregon and Arizona. And it says, despite all the hoopla, Americans are apathetic about Valentine's Day. And that's all I have. That's what I have for you, my useless information. I just thought it was like, I was reading this article and I am like, I feel like I need to share this with the world right now. So today I decided, so I was looking through my very cluttered, very overfilled bookshelf of decks, and the Pride Tarot fell out. So we grabbed that bad boy, and then the self-care, which I know Callie likes this one. So we're going to do that. And we are also too, I have some crystals here. So we're going to pick a crystal. That's my gift to you. A crystal. See what we get. So yeah, so let's get started. Let's get started, folks. That is not what I need. We don't need the book. Although it is glorious. It is a good one. Happy Valentine's Day. I was just giving some Valentine's Day facts. Some very interesting things I found out. And this is what happens when I read late at night. That, and I buy weird advent calendars because we all know how that went. It's just what happens. So we are using the Pride Tarot, and we are, yes. Yes, we do. We have that. And it kind of spins. It actually used to be the bottom of, you know, like the bathroom, like the 2-tiered, like little bathroom shelf thingies, like the round. That's what it was, and it broke. And I'm like, I don't know. This is like a little container, you know. We like our containers. And it was spun. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put my cards in here. I mean, my crystals. And here we are. So let's get that. We're going to do a self-care because, again, all the love stuff. Let's love ourselves, right, as well. And this is a fun deck. I've had this deck for a really long time, actually. All right. Let's do this, folks. We're going to start right at the top. So let's hit Aries. Let's see, Aries. What do we got for you? And if you'd like a card, if you're on your phone, you can use the little question bubble right next to the comments section, or you could put in the comments too. And I will pull it for you. And also make sure to join us on Wednesday when we talk to Lisa Estabrook, 9 Pacific, 12 Eastern. It's going to be fun. All right. We have here 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles is Aries. Yes. Hi, Aries. Okay. So you know what? This is really calling for you to get rid of what doesn't bother you, or get rid of what you no longer need. And that's going to probably be a situation, a person. And it's really funny because I'm an Aries moon, and that was kind of how my weekend went. So it was very interesting. It was, you know, so Aries, I think too is, you know, if that person isn't making you happy or you're not feeling good about it, then it's time to get rid of them. It's time to just walk away from the situation. You don't need it. You don't love it. It doesn't serve you. just get away from it. All right. Hi, Jason. My brother's on. All right, so let's get a self-care card here. Energy work. Oh, Aries, yes. Because you know when we leave a situation or we get away from a situation or we cut ourselves off from somebody who is toxic or just really not good for us, doing some energy clearing is fantastic to do. So that is definitely what I'm recommending for you, Aries. Hey, Gardens Oracle, Saphira. And now I'm going to pull a crystal for Aries. You can hear it. It's kind of like the charms. His name is Jason. We have a lot of Jasons in our family. All right, let's see, Aries. Oh, Aries, we got this one. So for you, and I love this because this is like, this is a very grounding stone. It's very, you know, soothing. So I think for you too, it's all about just doing some energy work, doing some clearing, and doing it in a really calm way. Like, don't do anything that is really, like, harsh, you know? Just some really easy, gentle energy clearing. That's what I got for you, Aries. So let's move on to Taurus. Let's see what Taurus has here. All right, Taurus. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So Taurus, you know, I feel like, you know, for you this week, it's like anything can happen. Yes, it is what it's called. Yeah, I know. I have my crystals. Everybody seems to like that. And I was like, you know what? Let's do the crystals today. Taurus, yes. I feel like for you, like anything can happen this week. And it's really all depends on how you are presenting yourself and how you are, like how open you are to going with the flow. And Taurus, you know, your energy is known to really like, you know, like to be like stable energy. You're not really into keeping things moving and flowing. You really just like where you are. But this week I think is really calling for you to go with the flow. It's really important. And I think for you, it's kind of a situational thing, it seems like. And I think by doing that, it's going to really help you to, you know, feel stable. You know, when you're, sometimes when you know you're resisting something, like you know it's going to happen, but you keep resisting it, it just makes it worse. And I think Taurus, that's kind of what that is for you. So let's see what self-care you can do. All right. We got dream journal. Oh, I like that. It says, are you sleeping? So for you, Taurus, maybe doing some journaling would be a really great idea. Really about maybe going with the flow. Like how can you, I think for you, it'd be really good to even just list out ways for you to learn to go with the flow or reminders. Or maybe you need to put little things on your phone to just kind of go with it. And I think for you, that's really important. And maybe your dreams have something to say for you. You know, when you go to sleep at night, right before you go to sleep, just kind of set that intention. Like if, you know, let me dream about ways to go with the flow. How can I go with the flow easier? Like just put that intention out there before you go to sleep and then, see what happens. You know, see, maybe you'll have a dream. Maybe you'll get a message. You never know. All right, Taurus. Let's see what, let's see what you get. We got amethyst. It's a very light amethyst though. So, Taurus, again, it's all mental for you. It's all in your head and you really need to kind of soothe that for yourself to go with the flow. That's really it. That's all I'm going to just keep saying, Taurus, because that's all that's coming for me. That's all. It just, every message is that. It's happening. All right. Let's see what we got here for our Geminis. Gemini. All right. I got the Five of Pentacles again. It's like hopping up. Come on now. So, but I think for you, Gemini, it's like almost like you know, you are the twins, right? You have the two personalities, and I have a ton of Geminis in my house, so I could say that. And I think it's like you almost fighting against yourself, and overthinking something maybe, or maybe it's just not even positive self-talk. And I feel like that you need to really work on positivity and working on, you know, bringing that into your life. And even though you may not be feeling positive, or things are happening that aren't making you, you know, happy and great, you know, I think for you, it's really just mindfully changing that. So when something creeps up that isn't so great, you take that and you flip it and you make it positive. And just by keep doing that, Gemini, I think that's really what you need this week for sure. Hello, everybody. All right, so that brings us to our self-care card. Let's see what self-care Gemini needs. Hey, everyone. Ooh, build strength. I love that. But see, the thing that popped out is that third eye. So again, I feel like that's being mindful, Gemini. I think that's really important for you, and really working on that, being positive. You know, it's like you're building your positivity strength, right? Let's see, we're going to pick a crystal too. And let's get that. Oh, here we go. Oh, cool. This one, a carnelian. This is all about grounding. And I really think too, working on your root chakra, Geminis, would really work for you as well. Awesome. And if anybody wanted a card, if you're on your phone, you can use that little question mark bubble. That would be awesome. Or you could just put it in the comments, but you could just, if you do it in all caps, then I won't lose it in the mix of things, because that happens. That happens. All right. Let's bring it to Cancers. All right, Cancers. It is the Ace of Swords. Oh, this one's funny. I like this. I'm just looking at it. I love the heel. Look, that's funny. So, Cancers, Ace of Swords. I feel like that you have a lot of good ideas this week. A lot of things are sprouting. And, you know, remember, too, we have also the new moon, or the full moon coming up, too, in a couple days. And we want to make sure, the 16th. Yeah, so Wednesday is the new moon, or, oh my gosh, the full moon. I keep saying new moon. It is the full moon. So I'm going to be talking to Lisa right on the full moon. I know, shoes. Maybe this means you need to go buy yourself a pair of shoes, Cancers. I don't know, something new. I feel like you need to treat yourself. I feel like that's what it's all about. And, you know, getting something new. So definitely, that's what you need to do. That's it. Cancers, go buy yourself something nice. You deserve it. And, you know, shoes are always a good option. Always. Especially, I'm not going to argue if you're going to buy shoes, because I'm here for it. Hi, Amy. So, all right, let's see, Cancer, what self-care card you're going to get. Let's see. Connect with fire. Ooh. So I like that too, because, you know, I mean, you could have a fire outside. You could do that. But also that fire energy, right? Like, so to me, that's saying, yes, you really need to go do something nice for yourself. Like, there's a fire under you, and that's what you need to do. That's what I'm going with. We're going with that. Hi, Amy. So now, let's put a crystal here. Which one are we going to get? Ooh. All right. We got an opal. I'm trying to hold it with my nails. Look at that. That's a pretty opal. Pretty. So for you, Cancers, that is, I feel like, again, that's just that pretty, like the, you know, like the newness of it, right? And I do. I feel like that's where you need to go. I feel like you need to treat yourself. I don't think you're going to argue with me when I say that, though, right, Cancer? Like, do something nice for yourself. It's good. It's good. All right. Hi, Nancy. So then that brings us to our Leos. All right, Leos. I'm just shuffling away. All right, Leos, what do we got for you? Oh, we got the Hermit. So I think for you, Leos, it's all about introspection this week. I think for you, you know, number one, loving yourself. Number two, I feel like there's some releasing you need to do with this full moon coming up on Wednesday. And it's a Leo full moon, right? So fire everywhere, okay? But I feel like for you, you need to like burn some limiting thoughts or nagging thoughts for you. I do feel like it's definitely very cerebral, and I feel like the introspection is there, and you need to like work on kind of moving some energy. Maybe there's some stagnant energy that's been hanging out for you, Leo, and it's time for you to like move it out, because it isn't as bad as you think it is, and it isn't what it seems. So that is really I think important to remember. Now I got Amber roaring at me. Great. Hey, I'm just the messenger. That's it. I'm just the messenger. Remember that. All right. So how about some self-care for you, Leos? What do we have? Ooh, a massage. So, Leo, you know what it is? You know, by getting a massage, or that's also releasing too, right? Because you're just moving energy and releasing. And I think that's really important. Like this moon, you take advantage of your moon and release some shit. That's what you need to do. That's all I got. All right. Let's see what crystal you got. Woo. I just like threw them all over the place. Ooh, I got a rose quartz. See? Self-love. Do it. That's what you're getting. Nice rose quartz there, Leos. All right. Moving on. All right, so what do you got next, Virgo? I'm hearing plow trucks. All right. All right, Virgos, what do we got for you? Oh, we got that Ace of Swords again. No, but look, Virgo got the buy shoes card. That's what this is. This is the buy shoes card. So Virgo, but for Virgo, you know what? I feel like for you, it's moving. I feel like you need to move some space. Like, I feel like it's like a clean your closet thing. And I know that makes Virgos happy, like organizing it. But I do feel like, again, it's almost, you're organizing your thoughts in a way too. Like, I think it's time to let some new thoughts in, some new thought patterns, some new ideas, because maybe you're stuck on something and you're stuck on the way something you think it's supposed to be, but it's not supposed to be like that. So letting in new thoughts, new ideas is a really good idea for you, Virgos. That's what I'm getting. Oh, you're a Virgo, right, Jason? Jason's a Virgo, my brother. All right, so let's see what we got here. What card are we going to get here? A massage card again. All right. Oh, hi, Sydney. All right, Virgos, I guess you need a massage too. I think that's really important. Everybody gets a massage. You get a massage, you get a massage, we all get a massage. I don't know, I'm not going to argue with that. Especially as I woke up and I have like a knot in my neck. Oh, it's so annoying. That's like the worst thing. All right, Virgo. What crystal are you going to get here? Let's see what we have. Here we go. Ooh, this one's pretty. So we got a howlite. Got that. And a howlite's very soothing. It's really good for just calming, again, that grounding energy, but also clearing. So I think that really goes along with what we were talking about. I like it. All right. Then that brings us next to our Libras. All right, Libras. What's up, Libras? Let's see. If I get that shoe card again, that's going to be my stalker one. I'm telling you. Oh, Nancy, you're Libra. I'm a Libra too. Ooh, good idea. Look at you telling us where to go. I like that. All right. So we have the Two of Wands, Libras. Two of Wands. So there's two paths you can take. And I feel like you need to make a decision on it. You know what it is. You know that maybe it's something that you've been kind of putting aside. But for me, this popped right away, said decisions. And also, it's time to make a decision. No more putting it off. No more asking questions. What is it you feel like? What do you feel when you think about the situation? That's what you need to do. So definitely make that decision. That's what you need to do. Ah, very good. Yes, yes, yes. I think we have one around here. I know one of my friends, she graduated like a year or two from one. I had to see where she went to school. One of my friends actually owns like a small spa. So I do like to go there to support her. All right. So what do I say? Oh, Libras. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Watch a movie. Yay. All right. I'll do that. All right, Libras, take some time out and do something for yourself. Watch whatever that movie is. See what you have to do after you make your decision, right? And then settle down and watch a movie. I think that's fair. I think we can do that. So let's see here. What crystal are we going to do for you? Ah, now I'm throwing things now. We shouldn't throw things. All right. First, let's get them all in here. And here we go. We have a nice ruby. This is ruby. It looks really dark, but it is a ruby. So it kind of matches my shirt. That works too. I know. I don't have a cat. I can snuggle dogs. I have no cats to snuggle, but I can snuggle. I have dogs. Plenty of dogs. So Libra, so we have this ruby here. So I do feel that, you know, again, that grounding energy, and we're going to take that red, like I'm going to say just that heart-centered, you know, decision, because you have to make a decision. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what decision I have to make, but it's there. It's going to pop up this week. And why not do it right before this Leo new moon? No, my gosh, full moon. Guys, what is my problem? I keep saying it. I'll just have to stop saying it. All right, where are we? Scorpio, King of Pentacles. Well, this is a cool card. I love this card because it's got all the different artists. It's one of the collaborative decks. So we have the King of Pentacles this week for you, Scorpio. So how are you going to take charge? How are you going to make things happen this week? You know, I think that's really what it is. Scorpio, how are you taking charge this week? What are you doing to take charge? What actions are you going to take? What are you going to release for the full moon? Excuse me, full moon. That's your question. That's what you have to ask yourself this week, Scorpios. So, hello everyone. And if you'd like a card, you can go ahead and put in the comments section or use the little question bubble. So, Scorpio, what self-care card do you have? Yes. Time to tap into that Scorpio power, right? Connect with the earth. Oh, I love that. Oh, look at this. I want a little like rainbow dress. That's cute. So for you this week, Scorpio, it's just grounding. You need to ground. You need to go outside. Even if it's cold outside, just even going outside for a couple minutes, taking a couple deep breaths, and then going back inside. It's perfect. You know, if you're walking, you know, to or from work, or you're in the store or somewhere, you know, park farthest away and take your time walking in, or put your hand on a tree as you're walking by it. You know, I think that's really important for you to connect. And if you can't get outside, and if you can't ground, if you don't have a crystal or anything to ground with, just run your hands under cool water and just do it mindfully in a way, you know, just to connect, you know, and that's a really quick, easy way to connect when you can't. I always tell people to do that. So let's see what crystal we get for you. Ooh. Things are hopping out. Nice. We got our nice hematite right there. So grounding. Longer horse. Yeah. Yeah, Saphira. There you go. Longer horsey time. I love it. So we got this nice hematite. It is, you know, and this is just about absorbing, you know, too. Like, because this crystal absorbs negative energy, but I think it's calling you also to go ahead and just absorb the energy of, you know, the earth or whatever. Yeah, right, Amber. Just, I always tell people to like pick one house plant that's like your grounding plant, and just always go, you know, put your hands on it or whatever. Keep it on your desk. I always do that. I have a couple plants hanging around me all the time. So, because I love my plants. All right. Oh, the crystal, that was a hematite. All right. And that brings us to Sagittarius. All right. Woo! All right, Sagittarius. Let's jump out of the deck, why don't we? All right. This is the Devil. Ooh, this is an interesting Devil card. Look at that one. So, Sagittarius, this week, your vices may be trying to get the best of you. And you need to really just keep an eye out for it, you know? And know that when that stuff is popping up, that it's okay to let it go. It's okay not to pay attention to it. And do it, again, mindfully. Hey, Nathan, and happy birthday. Today's Nathan's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Nathan. So, Sagittarius, definitely make sure you are, you know, checking yourself before you wreck yourself. Going with that. That's what we're going with. And here we are. So, let's see what self-care you can do. Yes. Woo! Swirl the cards all over, why don't I? All right. Sagittarius, chanting. Ooh, I love that. So, chanting for you, Sagittarius. And you know what? And I think almost for you, it's almost like a mantra type thing. And maybe that's going to help you kind of jump over those vices that are popping up for you. Like if you, or maybe you're trying to eat a little bit better when you're ready to reach for a snack. Maybe you have like a saying, or, you know, you could get really feisty with yourself and get like the rubber band and like snap it, you know, kind of thing. Well, I'm glad you did, Nathan. I'm very glad you did. So yeah. All right. That's what we're getting for you. I feel like, you know, and there's also too, you know, on YouTube and stuff, like the binaural beats or just like the different kriyas, if you're in the Kundalini, that are really helpful too. Especially if, I know there's a couple of them if like for bad habits and stuff, like if you Google it, you'll see that. And that's, those are really handy, and usually they're not very long. And some, you know, for different things, like I'll put it on in the background. So, I don't know, try it out. See what you think. All right, let's see what crystal we are getting. All right, we have this pretty agate right here. So this is really great in Sagittarius. I like how it's kind of red. It's a little fiery, right? But, you know, it's got yeah, it's got that calming energy mixed into it. So we got that fiery red with that white that just kind of soothes everything over. So I feel like that's just more of a message for you that, you know, everything will start to kind of smooth over once you know, start really actively working towards better habits. So, yeah. I'm like, where am I? I'm like, what's going on? Where am I? Here I am. This is where I'm at. If anyone wants a card, though, definitely put in the comments or use the little question bubble. And we'll move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorns, what do you have? What's going on with you Capricorns today? Let's see. All right, so that's jumping out at me. That was weird. It was like kind of sitting at the top, and it was like scooting over as I was trying to shuffle it. So it didn't like jump out. It just kind of like gracefully like slid out. That was really weird. Okay. But you know what? Capricorn, the star, that's what you're getting. And that was really interesting when you did that. Hello. So, Capricorn, what are you hoping for? What do you want? maybe you haven't really thought about what you wanted lately. Maybe you need to kind of refocus your goals. And I feel like it's time for you to sit down, to think about it. Like, what is it that you're hoping for? We get this card and we're like, yay, we're getting all, you know, we're getting all the things, right? Everything's going to work out. But sometimes we don't, if we don't know what we want, how can it work out? So maybe I feel like Capricorns, you need to be a little clear on that this week. Maybe you need to release some stuff with the full moon in order to get clear on what it is that you really want and how you want things to go, right? All right. Let's pull this card. I'll get to that question right after this. Right after Capricorn. Let's finish. Let's get them their message. All right. Nourish your temple. Oh, I love that. So Capricorn, for you, it's, you know what? I feel like drink water. Drink your water. Drink your, you know, take your vitamins. Take care of yourself. And really make sure to do that every day and stick to it. And maybe that's part of getting to your goal or whatever that you're wishing with the star. Maybe that has to start with you taking better care of yourself. Maybe, perhaps, just a suggestion. So let's see what crystal we get. Ooh, here we go. We got a clear quartz. Try to get it with my nail. They're little. There we go. Look at this pretty clear quartz. It's like a little box. It kind of reminds me of a little toaster. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It just does. It reminds me of a toaster. So maybe that means you need to eat some like multigrain bread if you can. I'm gluten-free, so mine would be gluten-free, but you know what? This is kind of the all-around crystal, right? It's good for anything. So I feel like whatever energy that you feel like you need today, you could take from this crystal. It is there for you. All right. Now whoops, throwing stuff around. Let's get to our question. Can you pull a card for my red saucy mare, Remy? All right. Let's do that. Saucy mare. I like that. All right. Let's see what we got. Ah! They're all sticking together. Oh, we got the King of Pentacles. So that's a really nice, strong, grounding energy. And I feel that, you know, just is it a her? Is it a he or she? I don't know. That Horsey needs to get out and needs to be in nature right now. I feel that they really want to be in charge, and they are trying to be in charge, but you know, they don't like authority. I feel like that's what in charge. I just keep getting in charge. It's a she. Okay. All right. Does she like to be in charge? Because all I'm getting is in charge. And like, she's very harnessing that energy, or trying to harness that energy. So that is really funny. So that's what I'm getting, is just that she just wants to be in charge, in charge. And you know what? When there's animals involved, I feel like that's kind of how the messages come through for animals is, it's like just these little phrases. And sometimes these little phrases don't make sense, but that's really what happened. Like, and when I do any, you know, oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Aw. So she's not happy about that. Let's see. I'm going to pull another card for her. All right, Remy. Aw. So 8 of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacles energy, right? So that is really interesting to me, because she's just healing. She is healing. She's healing, and it's just going a little slower than she'd like it to right now. And I think that's really what it is. So she's just a little frustrated. Like, she's all right. I think you just need to tell her she's in charge, even though she's not outside. She needs that little reminder. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. All right, where do we leave out? Okay, Aquarius. We need Aquarius. We need to pull for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Ah, here we go. Oh, we got 10 of Wands. Whatever it is, Aquarius, go for it. You're very welcome. Whatever it is, go for it. It's time. You got this. You've done everything that you can do. So it's time for you to take action, and then also, you know, appreciate all the work that you've done and where you are, where you've come from, and giving yourself some credit. I feel like you need to give yourself a pat on the back, Aquarius. That's what you need to do this week. Give yourself some credit. Yes, patience. I think just keep telling her she's the boss, and I think she'll feel better. That was funny. I don't love doing readings for animals because they are just like so blunt. Like you can't even get around that, right? Ooh, aromatherapy. I love that. All right. So Aquarius, yeah. Maybe some aromatherapy. Buy yourself some flowers if you aren't allergic. Or, you know, diffuse some oils, put on your favorite perfume, whatever it is. That's what you need to do. Aquarius. All right. Let's see what we have. Crystals. All the crystals. Here we go. Ooh, look at this piece. Is nice. This is solidite. And this is also a really calming energy. This is a good, like, mental, like, for me, you know, just because of the color, it kind of looks like water. I mean, my thing isn't focusing that great, but for me, it's almost like that calming energy, like, just like, you know, when you're all worked up or you're upset about something, and just like that you take like a cold glass of water, right? And you're just like, okay, you know what I mean? So that's what that energy, it's just like a very calming energy this week. And I think that's really important for you, Aquarius. And plus you're a water sign, so you can definitely vibe with that. I think so. So that brings us to Pisces. All right, Pisces. Shuffle that. Ace of Cups. All right, Pisces. I love that. It's also a very watery card. Oh, I love these. Look how pretty. Look at that. I love this. And I love her illustrations are so pretty. And this is just such a Pisces type card too. Look at that. So all that water energy. So I feel like for you, Pisces, you need to I feel like it's like gathering your energy. I feel like for you, like your cup may be empty right now. And it's time for you to kind of like gather back your energy. You know what I mean? Like I feel that's really what I'm getting. Excuse me. It's just like that gathering of energy and that like, you know, filling your cup back up. And I know like that's kind of not the traditional meaning of this, but that's so what I'm getting. So that's what we're going with, folks. That's what we're doing. So I think that's for you, Pisces. It's time to fill your own cup because we can't help others with an empty cup, right? That's what they say. All right. And if you guys haven't checked out, I made a jib jab. That's such a weird word. Of all of us here at the Cartomancer and my son's dog, because we needed 5 people in the thing. So I put the dog in there. So the dog is dancing in there too as well. And it's just for all of you for Valentine's Day, because why not? And I'm just a goofball and I love those. They're fun to make. So for you, oh, Pisces, interesting. Connect with fire. So we got all that water, right? And then we're bringing fire into it. So I feel like for you, it's, you know, like what happens when you heat up water? It boils, right? But I feel like for you though, like it's just that collecting of it. Like maybe you need to blow off some steam, right? Maybe that's what you need to do too. Maybe your cup is empty and it's been empty and you're frustrated and you need to blow off some steam before you can turn it on, before you can fill that cup up. I don't know, try it out. See how it works. See what happens. Let's see what crystal we're going to get for you. Nothing is... It's being stubborn. I feel like one is hiding in here. What is this one? Ooh, this one. So this one is like... I think this one's a howlite. Another howlite we got, but it's very different looking. It's kind of has a little bit of brown in it too. This is, you know, for this one too, I think, yeah, I don't know if this is a howlite. It might just be an agate. But for me, like, it's really just like talking about, like, there's so many colors in it. Like, it's all just like all mixed in together. So I do feel like it's, again, like that sorting out, like that, you know, just clearing like that energy and filling your cup back up. Like, that's really what it is. And this is just really helping to transmute that. And that's what I'm getting for sure. So that's awesome. So yeah, maybe you need to blow off some steam, right? So that's what I got. Does anybody want a card before we go? I love it. Yeah, I mean, I really do think we got to like blow off some steam here for sure. Pisces. You know, also make sure to join me on Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. I'm going to be talking with Lisa Estabrook, Inner Traditions. They published her deck. It's called the Soulflower Plant Spirit Oracle. And I thought I had it here, and I don't. I was moving stuff around, and who knows. All right, you want a card? Let's give you a card. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And happy full moon. I get it right? Yeah. I see it. I'm shuffling. So we have the 5 of Wands. Very interesting. I'm just looking at these cards. I don't know. These cards are always so interesting. So we have the 5 of Wands. So, you know, you might feel like the odds are against you, but it's really important for you to take some really healthy action steps this week, regardless of what people say. And it's really important for you to do that. So that's what I have for you, Jason. And we'll pull you a self-care card. That's what I'm going to do. Make a vision board. So I like that too, because that really kind of goes along. Like, what do you want your life to be? What do you want to do? What do you want it to look like? I think really becoming clear on that is going to help you take steps to make it happen. So I think really getting clear on where you want to be and what you want to be doing is super important. And that's what I got. All right. I think you're welcome. Yeah, so that's what I got for you guys this week. And actually next week I will be coming to you from a different location. It's going to be a surprise location. I mean, it's still not going to make a difference. I'm still doing the same thing, but it's just not going to be here. And that's it. What else? So we actually have no lives next week, and that's on purpose because I'm not going to be here. But then after that, we have the first week of March. We have some stuff going on. We have Robbie. Hold on, let me see if I have the book real quick. Like, you know how you make the piles on your desk? Or is it just me that does that? But you know where everything is. Then you try to organize it. And then you don't know where anything is. That's me right now. So, Robbie Holtz. She is going to come talk to us the beginning of March. I believe it's that first Wednesday. So, yeah, this is going to be really interesting because this is all about how to reach out to your guardian angels and spirit guides, right? It's going to be fun. And I'm in the middle of reading it right now. So we're going to be doing that. And I don't know, we have all sorts of people coming up. So make sure you are following us on all the things. It's really the most important thing. Link is in our bio. Go there. If you haven't done anything nice for yourself today, go gift yourself a subscription. That's my recommendation. Check out our Jib Jab because we are, you know, I'm just a doofus and I bring everyone along for the ride. It's one of those things. All right, guys, you have a fantastic day and fantastic week. And I will see you next week, same time, 9 Pacific and 12 noon. I'm here every Monday. All right, guys, have a fantastic day.